be a big negative. I am nowhere near New York. CPU usage is at 4.3, probably better than my actual Apple computer. Driving through McDonald's on my way to church here in just a few minutes. But I'm having an issue with my Starlink connection. It's saying something about software install. So, hey Beth, while I'm on here, will you let me know how the audio sounds? Just checking out, making sure that all things are good. It says you sounds good to me. All right. That's what we like. So everything's working. Clock, temperature, it's not 45 degrees out. So that's not working either. So I'm not for sure what the problem is on that. And you know what? To be quite honest with you, I might have to delete all of those and reinstall them, because I built it first and then put the main camera afterwards, and so that might be what the issue is. I think maybe it's probably got to be first and then the rest are all afterwards. So that'll be something that we can take and work on in a little while later. But anyway, for the most part, things are working well. I'm not for 100% sure. Oh, so we are cooking. We have Starlink, telematics, and iPhone, which telematics is AT&T. So we have 3 bonded connections now, and we should not have any difficulties live streaming. And it does not appear to me that we have any, well, still got some lag. For some reason, in town, I don't know. It's weird. There's one or two spots here in Guthrie that like block the service, and so all service, I guess, for it to be able to do that. So I don't know what it is. Can't answer answer that question. Hello, Sonia. We're just running a live stream real quick to test out the equipment. So I had an Apple Mac in here, but I was not able to take and run 3 connections. And so we have that running now. We got Starlink, AT&T, and Verizon all bonded together. And I don't know what it is about being in town. Once you get out on the highways, it does not seem to be a big issue. But in town, in some spots, it becomes very glitchy. It is not 45 degrees out, as I said earlier, and we are not in Koreatown, New York. We are in Guthrie, Oklahoma. And so my name is Phil, and you're all right. It happens. I'm terrible with names as well. So, but just wanting to get everything's up and running. So what I did was I had an old system. It's a i7 processor with a graphics card, and so I ran that for several years. And whenever I installed the Apple Mac, I had some MacBook Air 2, and so I mean super fast, but it was just taking up all kinds of room in my vehicle. So I tried a few things today temporarily. That was my first live stream, and now we've got everything settled in and strapped down and all of that. And so now we are just doing a test to see how everything is working out. And I think I've got to take and uninstall the location and all of that stuff and reinstall it, because I have my camera last and everything else above that, and I think that's probably where, with the exception of the clock widget, I think that's where the problem is happening at. So I'm gonna have to delete all that, put that main camera first, and then I've also got to take and get my rooftop camera working. We've got a new 360 camera, and I believe we should be able to tie right into it without having any special connections as well, because it technically runs on Mac Mac OS, excuse me, and Windows, and so I should be able to take and download that directly to my computer and then tie into it, because it is Bluetooth, and so should be able to take and have a 360 cam as well. So we shall see what happens on that. But so far, so good. Everything seems to be super clear. why I posted the Storm Prediction Center thing on there a couple times. Yeah, 360. So we ran a 360 last time, but didn't get the opportunity to use it very much, and we had a little plastic bubble on it, and so it kind of made it hard, especially whenever the rain would take and get on it. And so this one is IP67 or IP65, whatever it is. It's weatherproof, and so has image stability with it and all that cool stuff. And so hopefully, with all hopes and aspirations, it will work out like it's supposed to. Y'all bear with me. We're sitting here at McDonald's drive-thru. Huh? Yeah, I know. So, gonna get some McNuggets for my grandkids, and we're headed to church. Alright, well, Mr. Particular.
And I don't want them. Because I know that wait, I do want a drink. I want Harry.
So, I don't know if I would be able to take it and tie into that camera now or not. That'll be something I'll wait on and try in a little bit later on. But you want a 10-piece? What do you want, Titus? 6-piece? All right.
Who did that? I want,
Thank you for choosing McDonald's. Are you using the mobile app today?
No.
What can I get started for you?
Let me get a 10-piece, a 6-piece, 2 medium fries, a small Powerade. What do you want, Titus?
Was there any kind of sauce?
Ranch.
Okay.
And some ketchup. And then I also need a small Dr. Pepper and a large iced tea, sweet.
Anything else for you tonight, sir?
That's it.
If that looks correct on your screen, the total tonight's going to come out to $21.61 at the first window.
Thanks.
No problem at all.
So, yeah.
Choosing McDonald's or using the mobile app today?
Like I said, I don't know why the glitchiness. Let's see what I'm streaming at here. Output. That might be why. Let's turn our kilobytes down. That was weird. That is very weird. We got Starlink, we got telematics, and we've got Verizon. And part of it might be because we're underneath this awning, so we should see why. me try and type in this web address here real quick. Simply Safe.
So 2161 is going to be the total tonight.
All right, I don't need the app or the receipt.
receipt?
Yeah,
All right.
thanks.
Have a great night.
Thank you. See you.
Where's the cheap? Polio, Thanksgiving Day 7 and 2, and Christmas is 6 o'clock and 2. And then they closed on Christmas Day.
What?
And then New Year's Eve 5 to 10. And then
Hello there.
All right, you have the large sweet tea, small Dr. Pepper, small Powerade,
Yep, and
and
10-piece, 6-piece.
6-piece, 2 medium fries.
Yep. Dr. Pepper. Powerade. Small straws.
All right,
All right, thank you.
you're welcome.
Have a good day.
night.
All right, you guys do not spill that, please.
thank you for the food. And all we give thanks and we have a good service. Amen.
Amen.
How the chicken
Pull over here real fast.
just a chicken. Okay.
You got everything that you needed, right? All right. Hold on 1 second.
What kind of tipping sauce and drink for that? Can you get anything else for tonight? Everything was correct, so we'll go ahead and come out to 10:34 for first one. No problem at all.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to take and do that right now, so we'll take and leave it as is. And now that we have that, we're going to check out because we changed the bit rate and knocked it down to 1850. We were streaming at 2500, so that was more than likely what the problem was. Even though it's a i7 processor, it's a little older, and so it might be the issue there. And the graphics card isn't that great either, so I mean it's a GeForce, but we'll test it out on the highway and see what we got. I see ya. Don't be yelling at me like that, car. A little bit of a delay on it. So, we're already driving on the road and it's still showing that we left McDonald's just now, so. 7-second delay. Which that's okay. As long as the stream is good. So 70 degrees outside. Yeah, it looks like it is going to rain. It is supposed to, but I thought that was going to be a little bit later in the system. But yeah, I think it's going to be after we go to bed, though. So far, so good. Like I said, I don't know what it is about the town, and like maybe it was the 2,500 kilobytes per second jamming it up a little bit, but we're running about 8% on the CPU usage. I haven't seen it go above, much above that. Well, we'll say that. It just went to 9, so it's not stressed out a whole lot. It starts getting into the double numbers, that's where we start getting problems. But we're doing all right. So, how's everybody doing? Having a good Wednesday evening? Come on, dude, get the thing around the corner there, bro. Yeah, so I've got to go in. I've got to change the settings around. Not the settings, I would say, but I've got to change the layout on my sources because, golly, this road is busy tonight. So. Hang on 1 second, let me get on the road here real quick. So I set the location and everything else up first, and then I went in and set up my main camera, and I think that's where the problem is. So but CPU, man, is running smooth as butter. Smooth as butter. If it runs like this all the time, we'll be in like Flynn. lots and lots of people behind us. I don't know what is going on with I-35 tonight, but there is lots of people. And they're going south. That's the crazy thing. Running three streams, or three, excuse me, not streams, but three connections right now. I need to get that rooftop camera connected as well. So, like I said, what I'll do is I'll delete all of those deals, and once I do that, then I'll go back in and I'll put them underneath the camera like they're supposed to, and I think maybe that will fix the problem. Might quite possibly have to do that pull key. So I might give you a call here in a little bit, Aaron, and talk to you about that. But anyway. I'm just thankful that things are working like they're supposed to. We'll get all the little tiny details fixed. That is not a problem. We'll get that knocked out in no time. But main thing is getting the computer set up and all of that. But I will go ahead and just shut the live stream down. We know that everything's working like they're supposed to, and then I'll probably do one more test after I get everything else set up like it's supposed to, but that won't be tonight, obviously. Anyway, I do appreciate everybody joining in and helping me out, and giving me comments and stuff like that. And so if there's any new people on here, please hit that like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget that notification bell. With that being said, I'll go ahead and sign off, and we'll catch y'all later.